Alright, hello and welcome back to another Vididay. This is Vididay Season 2, Video 8, and man, I had a whole intro recorded, like this video, that came before what you're seeing now, but my audio was messed up because my audio software will do this thing where it becomes all choppy. So this is what you get now. What I did say in that was like how I don't like... Oh, I talked about the state of Vididay and how it's going right now. It's very different than how it was 3 years ago. And I just feel... I don't like the fact that I'm just resorting to like these last minute recordings. I want to be able to spend more time in the day to be able to put towards these Vididays, but right now, like, the state of my day-to-day really does not accommodate for that, unfortunately. And I hope that maybe over this weekend I can, but I also have a really packed weekend. I do have some ideas planned, but honestly, who knows how it's all gonna go. That being said, I'm not saying I'm burnt out from Vididays. I just wish I wasn't churning out almost like just these last minute videos. But that's okay. I still have a list of things, and I also have plans after Vididay. It's not like I'm doing this challenge just for this challenge. It is for me to practice recording, editing, uploading, and the whole 9 yards. But that being said, I'm just gonna yap for the rest of the video. If you like my voice, then cool. There's probably gonna be music in the background too. That's another aspect, audio mixing. I hope that second to last video was good. Anyways, so this video that you're watching, this time lapse, again another time lapse, this is of me working on Inkwell. Now the mobile UI is just atrocious, and so this is me starting to work on it and optimize it for phones. There is a drastic change in mobile versus desktop. Like, it's not going to be the same experience. It's going to be very similar. It's going to be the Inkwell feel, but there's a lot of things that will improve how you experience the app on your phone. I.e., we want to move a lot of things down to the bottom because that's where our thumbs and fingers rest. We don't want you stretching all the way to the top. And so I'm taking all of that into consideration. I don't need to go into all the details of all that. So what I intended on doing was, for this video, I have the intro and then I would just yap about the whatever. And so this is where the yapping part starts. Enjoy, and I love you guys. So over the past 3 years, a lot has changed, especially for me. The Vididay, the very idea of where these videos are coming from, was 3 years ago, nearly 3 years ago, or I guess pretty much 3 years ago. And so much has happened since then, and I am very, very grateful and lucky and very happy to have what has happened over the past 3 years happen. And I don't think I could have ever expected all that has happened to happen, which doesn't surprise me too much, because I've learned that so much can happen in a year, and honestly, having expectations from year to year, it doesn't make a lot of sense anymore. I found it easy to just almost take a more carefree approach and to approach things as they come, which has helped a lot with just taking opportunities, not letting changed plans impact the way I feel about things. And overall, like, there is nothing I regret. Of course I make mistakes, but those are good mistakes to learn from, and if you don't learn from them, then those mistakes were actually bad. Over the past 3 years, I have definitely grown a lot, like personally, emotionally, and in many aspects. I would have never expected to meet everybody that I know now. I would have never expected that the experience that I would be getting from my job or working on Inkwell would be what I know now. But all of it has been absolutely fantastic, and in no way do I wish it would have gone different. Because also there's no point in wishing for something that's already happened. You can only wish for what's to come to be better. And if things are going to be interpersonal or personal, and there are things that you can improve on for yourself, then work towards it. I know that I overwork myself, and it impacts my social life, my every other aspect of my life. But I also know that I am very ambitious, sometimes too ambitious that I burn myself out, and working on all of that, pacing, and whatever, these things that I can improve on is just something that I will be working on. I hope what I am saying makes sense. I am truly just yapping here. The other thing too is that I do a lot. I know that I do a lot. For some people, it is just way too much, but for me, I enjoy everything I'm doing. My interests are everywhere, and for me, it's more like I am truly exploring everything that I love and enjoy. And could I split these up into better time managed things that I can manage better? Yeah, probably. Okay, for example, Minecraft in general, digging into, SOTFC, that's the Minecraft mini games on Mondays. I could probably say Thursdays is when I work on SOTFC. And then Wednesdays is when I work on Inkwell. Tuesday, I work on something else. And that's just an example of how I could partition my weeks to work on things. But also, I work on a motivation-based system. Just what do I feel motivated to work on today? And sometimes I'm just not motivated to work on anything at all. And so I'm playing video games. I'm hanging out with friends. Oh yeah, balancing all that out is kind of tough, because right now I do let my invitations run my schedule. At some point I got so lost in my scheduling that I started overbooking things, but I'm getting better at that and can say no when I have something else that had come up first, or even just planning, I can say, hey, I'm busy this time, can we reschedule? Oh, that's great. But I still say yes to as much as I can, and that is taking up a lot of my time. I still, again, do not regret saying yes to almost everything. But I think that I haven't fully grasped the concept of prioritizing certain things. Some events I can say no to. I do want to attend these events too, by the way. It's not like I feel bad when I go. It's like, it's just another thing I do. This doesn't make sense. This is probably something I could talk to a therapist about. Who knows? I did try one at one point, but that guy was just not it, and I don't know. We'll try again some other time. Right. So I do a lot, and I enjoy everything I do, but it is a lot, especially for the amount of time in a week, in a day, or even a month. Like, these weeks go by so quickly because I'm so immersed into whatever I'm doing, and I guess that's not a bad thing either. At least I have something to do, and I can either entertain myself or keep myself productive. But then I am sacrificing, again, some other projects that I wish I could be able to get to. Even Vididay, I wish I could get to this more. Oh, speaking of Vididay, I am talking into a microphone, and it is 11:52. I need to get this edited and uploaded, so I think we're gonna call it here. I wish I could talk more. Bye, love you, I'm sorry. This was such a mess of a video.